What's up everyone, this is Nate with the Thankful Post, and today we are standing in the new workshop. Phase 1's complete and we're ready to start making kitchen cutlery again. So really blessed to have a nice backlog of orders that we need to start working on. Couldn't do that, and this build took a little bit longer than I originally thought it was going to, but we've powered through it, stayed persistent, continued to work on the shop, and it's now ready. So next year and in the coming years we'll continue to finish off the walls like the one behind me. Do have my son helped me out, have all the knives that are heat treated hanging up, ready to go and continue to work on. The grinder set up, our brand new spark arrestor dust collection system that we have positioned under the grinder is all ready to go. New air filtration system for that dirty room, thanks to a neighbor of mine's, all set up. The exhaust fan just to get rid of residual heat in the high temperature months, it's all set up. The PPE, it's all hung up. Grinder belts all hung up, ready to go for what we have in stock at the time. Drill presses I'm really jacked up about. For those of you who are makers, I think may really appreciate this. I saw an Amazon reviewer about the Wen drill press that I've been using for years, and just bought another one, and said he really liked it, but he didn't understand why the power cable wasn't run through the upright. And he did it himself and just posted one or two little photos about it, and I was like, score. So both drill presses have been modified with grommets and power run through them and to the walls. Makes cable management a whole heck of a lot nicer, especially for benchtop equipment that may move from time to time depending on the project that we have. As well as, I hated that power cord hanging off the back when the knife could have caught it, right, if it were to spin and break free of a clamp or a hand. Not that you should use just freehand holding a knife on a drill press, but that may or may not happen from time to time. So it's nice to get those cables out of the way. Really cool find. Thank you, random Amazon reviewer. Both drill presses have been set up, like I said, and I'm eager to try it out. Then have all the pin stock set up in the bins off to the side. Plethora of sandpaper. The ready hand vise I'm tapping on right now, you can hear in the background. It's all set up, ready to go with a nice dust collection system underneath. So that will be for all the hand sanding of the handles and the polishing of them. So it's all set up, going to a dust collection and a shop vacs pulling that through the dust separator system. So really stoked. Toolbox from back in the day. I got that thing when I was an operator in the med device industry decades ago, and it was a place to store all of my tools and whatnot when I was building medical equipment. So pretty neat to have that thing repurposed and littered with some stickers, and will continue to be littered with stickers. The goal and the game plan is to be able to get this workbench right behind me that I'm standing in front of right now, to get a rollaway cart underneath. Probably not make it so roll away, probably be a little more permanent than that, but that size and that style of toolbox would love to have under here in the future. But like I said, we got to get back to making knives. So it's been an awesome journey. It's been a long journey. We cracked ground on this shop, broke ground and dismantled the old building on Father's Day weekend of 2022, and we're now approaching Halloween. It's right around the corner, so of 2022. So it's been a few months, but it's been a fun ride, and I'm glad that Blue Collar Blades is the brand that the business that I own and run, and it's built by the working class for the working class. So I couldn't see a better way to go than to design this on my own, build it with myself and a few key friends and family members, and get this thing back up and running so I can continue to make. It's been fun swinging a hammer. I spent a little time in construction, so I get that, and it's fun. The framing skills started kicking back in, what to do, what not to do. But I think it's time to start throwing some metal sparks. So hopefully the next time we're in the shop talking knives, it's either something I've made, making, something of that nature, and it's less about the building itself. So again, thank you for hanging out. I'm really excited for this new chapter of the journey. After spending 8 years in a shed that wasn't insulated in the summertime, I was wearing swim trunks and covered in sweat, and you would think I just got out of the pool because of how hot and stuffy it was in there. And in the wintertime, I was so bundled up, I don't know how I was able to hold the knives the way I was. So this space is inspiring, this space is going to be safer and a whole heck of a lot funner. But if there's a message in the story, if you want to make, you can make in any environment as long as you're being smart and safe. So make sure you're being smart and safe, and continue on your journey, and I'll continue to share ours with you. Thanks so much.